All right, we're taking your calls for Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company.
We have 3 lines open at 608-270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, guys. What a nightmare looking out your window and seeing your yard full of goats.
It's chewing on everything.
Look at how green their lawns look, though.
Well,
Ours
yeah.
looks like wheat around here.
It's not. It's pretty dry, and I think that's going to be our topic of conversation as we go to the phones. We'll start with Sally in Sun Prairie. Hi, Sally. What's your question?
Well, I have this hibiscus that I'm having no luck with. I water it, the leaves turn yellow. I don't water it, the leaves turn yellow. It's not a yellow hibiscus.
So is it a tropical? Is it a tropical one that you have in the pot?
I have it in a pot. Tropical, I don't know from tropical. I just know it's a hibiscus, and I ordered it, and it came, and I put it in a bigger pot, and the only thing that's falling are the leaves.
So if you put it in the pot that was a lot bigger than the pot that came in originally, it might.
It was about an inch on each side.
And you have it outside or inside?
Outside.
So with this heat, it causes a lot of stress on plants. And you might think that when the plant is droopy or the leaves are turning yellow and dropping off that it's a watering issue. Check the soil first before you water. And if the soil is wet, then I would move it into a spot where it's not in direct afternoon sun. Give it a little bit of a break from the heat. And that goes for everybody who's got annuals and tropicals in pots outside.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling. Let's go to Dave in Wanakee. Hi, Dave. What's your question?
Lisa, I got I guess it's called a corn plant. I looked it up when I got it. My daughter gave it to me when I was in the hospital back in August, and it was in just a small pot. It was probably about 2-3 inches high, and it was growing and growing, and so I had my neighbor replant it for me in a new pot, and it's growing. But the question I have is, some of the tips are turning like brown. I was wondering, am I watering much or not enough, or?
So a corn planter is also called a Dracaena. And Dracaenas, when they have a little bit of overwatering, they tend to get some brown tips. So make sure that it dries out between watering so the top couple inches of soil in the pot are dry before you rewater.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for
Great.
for calling.
Thanks for calling today. Let's go to Jill in Fitchburg. Hi, Jill. What's your question?
Well, hi. Thank you.
Sure.
I have a ranunculus, and I bought it last year in the middle of summer, more towards the end, and it had been past blooming, and I put it in, and it's a perennial. This year, it's green, beautiful leaves, everything, no flowering coming.
So was this a bulb or something that was in a pot?
No, it was a bulb.
Okay. So ranunculus bulbs like to bloom when it's cooler. And now that it's really hot, it's not likely to be flowering. It is not a hardy bulb, so you're going to want to dig it out and let it have a rest in the winter and then repot it up early next spring. It'll flower when it's cool, but once it gets hot, it's going to stop.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We just lost a caller. So let's see here. No, there's nothing on line 4. Line 2. Jenny, here we go. Let's try this. Is this Jenny? Nope, it's not. Who is this? Is this Jim?
Yes, this is Jim.
Jim, go ahead. What's your question?
I got a yucca plant in front of my house, and my question is it's blooming real nice and everything, but when the stems become dried out, how short do I cut the stems off?
So are you talking about the flowering stem or the leaves?
The flowering stem.
Cut it all the way back to the base. It will flower that one time, and then that's done for the summer. So just cut that all the way back to the base once the flowers are finished.
Okay. Let's go to Rita quickly. Rita, what's your question?
In Stoughton, are you there?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yep, go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yes, I have a succulent bowl that's got like 4 succulents in it. When do you know when to water that, not overwater it?
Generally, succulents, what I like to do is measure the diameter of the pot And for every inch or inch and a half, that's a week between waterings. So if you have like a 6-inch succulent bowl, you probably only have to water it once a month if it's in the house. Now, if it's outside in the sun, you probably have to check it more often. But then be careful if we ever do get some rain that it doesn't get overwatered.
Yeah, this heat is not kind to plants or humans.
This heat is not anybody's friend.
No, it's not. All right, Lisa, we're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. We'll see you on Monday.
Yes, see you Monday.
On the noon show. All right.
Thanks, Lisa.